a chance to see if my stream is any better. Tried 2 times earlier today and without any luck. So we shall see. I'm giving it a moment to see if we build an audience. Otherwise, this might just be a short stream, though I would love to have some interaction with you all. So hopefully some people will jump on, but they might be discouraged by the stream just utterly crapping out earlier. We'll see if it's any better. But let's get going for the people who will do the replay of this, and I know it's getting late. Alrighty, let's do some of the sponsor stuff, and along the bottom is my grifting. So if you like what I am doing, if you enjoy this type of content, which you're not going to find that many other places, and I'm looking to see, some people did jump on. Let me know if the stream is still crapping out, because I don't want to be talking to myself with a crappy stream. So along the bottom, if you appreciate what I do, patreon.com/Pink Flame of Liberty. I would truly appreciate your patronage. We're on a new month, new goals, and yes, I definitely could use your help. As usual, all super chats matter. And let's just talk about a sponsor for a moment here. There we go. And Fidalgo says it's not crappy, at least technically. I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean content-wise it's crappy? All right. So Asteros, let's get that over. I don't mind if it's on my face a little. I just want you guys to be able to read that. And why isn't it moving for me? We'll just leave it right there. So Asteros.com, Asteros.com. They are a cybersecurity company, and what they do is they poke and prod at your digital locks to see where you might be deficient. And you might not think you are, but the fact is you probably are. So they do offer a surface penetration audit at Asteros.com/free. I highly encourage you, if you have an organization or a business online, that you take advantage of that offer. They also do offer training for employees where they'll, simulate attacks to see how educated your employees or volunteers are at resisting things like phishing. I thought I was really good at that stuff, but a law firm I used to work at had a company such as this do this kind of testing, and I actually failed on one of the questions, and I thought I was pretty wise to it. So again, that's Asteros.com/free, and I so appreciate their sponsorship. All right, what are we going over today? Membership reports. And this is going to be question driven. I want to show you guys where you can find the membership reports. I haven't uploaded June yet. It's on the LNC list, but I will be uploading it to Elpedia. So I want to show you guys where on Elpedia you can find these. And then we're just going to briefly go over the numbers. And I want to see if there's any questions. But let me pull up Elpedia so I can show you. And after the stream tonight, I'll upload the June one. It just came out, and I've just been super busy. I had a lot of minutes to catch up on. So like a year's worth of minutes have just been posted. National membership report. So let's pull this up. And we'll go to my other screen here for 1 second. Okay, don't want that. Here we go. So if you go to elpedia.org and just type in the bar National Party membership reports, you can see that is where you can find even a lot of historical reports. We have them back to 1995 here. But if you go to 2022, you can see I have it up through May. I'll upload the June one today. The June one is available, though, on the LNC list. And I think it's on my desktop as well. Where is desktop? Yep, let's pull this up. Okay, so here, and I will maximize that. So here is the June membership report. And what we're going to be looking at, and hey, Doc Sexy.
Boom, chicka, wow, wow.
And I know you guys are getting a side view of me here. I'm just not even bothering with switching that, so you get to see my studio. What we're going to be looking at here, you can see in the far right-hand column is June 2022. And it gives you all the statistics, but it also goes back month by month to, it looks like December 21. And then it goes back to December 20, December 19th, December 18th. These reports come out every month, and they are super cool. You really should take a look at them. So let's talk about these numbers, shall we? And 1 second here. I do want to go back to my other screen. 1 sec. Okay, because I prefer actually talking with you guys. So I've got the reports here. You can go check them out on Lpedia. But Todd Hagopian did a summary, and I printed out his post of the membership raw data that you would want to know. And I made sure his numbers were correct and that I agreed with them before I wanted to do the show. So this is what Todd Hagopian said, and he is correct. So in just membership numbers alone, April, we lost 280 members. And what we mean by that is dues paying members. We have far more members than that if you count state members or those who just signed the pledge. But these are bylaw sustaining dues paying members. So in April, we had negative 280. We lost. May, we lost another 118. June, we gained 661 members. That's a huge jump. And we'll go back. I just wanted to give you that. Then new donors. April, we had 98 new donors. Now, this doesn't account for dollar values, which we can talk to Todd about. I know some people will prioritize fewer donors at higher dollar amounts. I'll take donors any way we could get them, but I don't believe the party only, I just said June, positive 661. In members. I don't believe the party exists to serve big donors. I don't believe big donors control the party. And I know, in fact, right now there is a former big donor who is really upset that their money didn't control the party. But anyway, these are just raw donor numbers, not dollar figures. So, new donors in April, 98 new donors. In May, 154 new donors. In June, 584 new donors. You see a big jump? Did something happen in May that caused people to be a little bit happier with the party? I know there's a handful of people that all exist in one particular discussion group that's very incestuous. It's the same 10 people that aren't happy. But it seems hundreds of other people are. New Life members. Now this one is incredible. Life members don't grow rapidly because it's a big chunk of money. And you don't count them as a new Life member till they're paid in full. So yes, this is paid in full. So in April, we had 5 new Life members. In May, we had 71 new Life members. That's a huge jump because it happened at convention. I would like to see May broke down to new Life members with the exception of the convention. I bet you it was around 4 or 5 because that's typical, with the other 60 being at convention. And then in June, 46. So that jump has still continued. New monthly donors. So you notice there were positive new donors in the earlier numbers, but those aren't monthly donors. Those aren't pledgers. Those are one-timers. It includes monthly, but it also includes one-timers. So new monthly donors. April, we lost 42. May, we lost 43. In June, we gained 94. You know, like Shakira's hips, These numbers don't lie. Read them in MeWe, haters. What's amazing to me, I now, God, it's my guilty pleasure. I need to like repent. I need to repent badly. Because now sometimes I go and sneak a peek at like the cesspool Facebook groups just to see how a certain handful of people can spin positive news into bad news. It's amazing. The talent to do this is amazing. And I'm not going to repeat some of the dumb stuff, but let me tell you, after this was posted, the dumb, it hurt. When people are doing that, they don't care about the party. They care about their own little fiefdoms. Now, some other things to share. Okay, here's June. Now, there's some interesting graphs, but I wanted to share some other numbers with you. Let me pull up again. Let's go back here, and let's go back to preview. Okay, this page. Over on the right, you see that box where it says sustaining membership state rankings. Okay, this is June. In June, only 1, 2, 3. And I did this quickly. I could have missed a few. But from what I can tell, only 3 state parties lost membership. A couple remained the same. But let's say I did this a little too quickly, and let's just say 5 lost membership. I only counted 3, but let's say 5. How does that stack up? If we look at, let's go back to my main screen here. And I've got printed out here April and May. So, between April and May, how does that stack up? How many states lost members? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I quickly counted 19 that lost members. Again, I did it quickly, so let's just say 20. That's a big difference. And Fidalgo, it could be ongoing technical issues. My Comcast could be crappy. I could re-upload this at a higher quality later, I suppose. I'll have to watch it on YouTube and see. Anyone else, let me know if you're also having quality problems. So, big difference in states losing members. All the other ones gained. So, that's a big thing. Now let's go back to June. And we're going to go back to here. Now, there's some other really interesting data. And it's inconclusive. There's some weird anomalies. But I want to show you something. All right, active donors. That line shows the upward trend on average. It's going up on average between 2012 and 2022. This is a decade of history. And as you can see, active donors were on it. It's still on a downward trend because we've got to reverse it. But you can see in May it was down and then a big jump up through June. And drop donors. Okay, new donors. Look at this. Huge drop. And this is when the LNC started imploding after it removed me. Now, maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe it would have dropped then anyway. Or maybe there is a correlation. And then, boom, a big jump. You can't, that huge jump there, you can't deny that. And same thing here. What happened between September and October that could have caused a big drop in renewing members? I don't know. You removed a popular secretary, maybe? Remember, the LNC said that I was costing them donors. Well, they certainly didn't gain any after removing me, did they? All right. Again, there was a jump here, so who knows? The data's equivocal. The only thing that's not equivocal is that we're gaining again now. Attribute it to whatever reasons you want. To me, I don't like playing mind reader with members. The numbers are what they are. We can argue about the reasons, but the numbers are what they are. So, boo-hoo, those of you who are unhappy that the party is doing well. Yeah, the black line is a moving average over a period of time. So, we're on an upward trajectory over 10 years for active donors. We're on still a downward trajectory, but improving for active donors the past year. The past year has not been good. And who was in charge for the past 12 months? And new donors has been pretty stagnant over past 12 months. It's slightly down. The black line goes slightly down. But then we had this big jump. I expect it to be going up in the next month's report. So, these reports come out every month. Now, besides national, what you guys really need to pay attention to is on page 2, that column that shows the state by state, because it also have the rankings. And that's how you can see how you're on track for delegate numbers, platform committee seats for future, and things like that. Colorado is number 8. We were number 12 for a while, so we boosted that. And we're coming for you, whoever's y'all 7. We ain't going to catch up with Texas and California, but we might be coming for you, Virginia. Who's close up? Virginia and then Ohio. Y'all within striking distance. Colorado might be coming for you. So, it's good news. And if you aren't happy about those numbers, because you were hoping for failure, there's something wrong with you. You're not in this party for the right reasons. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. All right, that's it for this evening. It was going to be a short show. I just wanted to take a look at numbers, see if I agreed with Mr. Hagopian, and I do. And I think that's going to be it for tonight, unless there's any kinds of questions or anyone feels sorry for me, wants to throw me a super chat bone. But, oh, and you could tell I got repinked yesterday. Good, huh? Wayne does my hair. He does a good job. And yes, I did get it cut too. I got all that dead. My hair was that weird 2 lengths. Like if you remember in the pictures from convention, like one length of it was here that curled and then the rest was down here. It was really weird. So I got them to even it out. That's why it had to be cut so short, because there was like a 2-inch gap between weird layers. I don't know what happened. But I like it shorter anyway. I don't like the hair on my shoulders, but alrighty. That's going to be it for this evening. I hope you found that interesting. And again, you can always ask me questions. I still am planning on doing a show where I'm going to talk about nuances in the whole abortion debate. I'll probably lose friends on both sides. Listen, if you're the type of person who can't be friends with somebody you disagree with on that issue, you might as well just save yourself some time and stop being my friend now. Because everyone will have something to hate in what I say. I don't break friendships over things like that. Because for one thing, minds change. My mind has changed on so many things, and it will continue to change. And hopefully you feel the same way as well. All right, everyone, I'm going to get going now, and I will talk to you soon. Love you. Bye-bye.
gotta take what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians, or choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.